Hello, so today I've ridden 196 miles, mostly down the motorways, in the rain, a little bit of sunshine, to have some chips and gherkin, because you know how much I love that, with the lovely Teresa.
Hi!
And David. And now, not only am I going to have a single escort to the ferry, I'm going to have a double one, because I know how much trouble I am and how easy it is for me to get lost. Now that's what you call a frunk.
And they got me right to the door, but I still went wrong. Oh, can I go in that way? Looks a bit quicker. So for the first time, it looks like I might be coming across the problems that others come across. Because when you book in for Brittany, you book bike/trike, same price, but it looks like they're questioning whether I've got to pay more, even though I booked for a trike. I've not had this problem before, but I know that others have. It's okay! I said, I always go okay usually, let's go with the bikes.
It was so lovely. Teresa and Dave parked up. I thought I'd wave them goodbye and they came and found me. And they've turned my anxiety into excitement now. And as you can see behind me, there are lots of bikes getting ready to go on this ship.
There's a sign up there saying that motorcycle helmets must be worn at all times. I hope it just means out here and not on the ship. They checked everybody's panniers at random on top boxes. So I'm sailing in the Santona, one of the newer ships, and we looked on YouTube. There was lots of reviews of this ship, but what there wasn't was the cheap seats, which is where I'm staying, of course, just £15 for the next 33 hours, in a seat which is also a recliner. So that will be a first for any YouTube viewers on the Santona. Here we go. I am sailing Santander because it's April. And I didn't want to ride down through France in possible rain, so I thought I'd get the ferry, which I hate, right the way round to Santander in Spain so I could ride off the ferry into the rain, so I thought. But oh no, the weather's worse over there than it is here. So we will be heading for the sun. That will dictate our course in Spain. Yep.
I'm here. I'm up on the 8th deck, and when you check in, they give you your ticket and your seat number. So deck 8, seat 11, going to spin you around and show you the reserved seating lounge. So this is it. Just have to attach your ticket there. That will be the task, not losing that. And these are the seats. So obviously, with a cabin, you have your own room to put your stuff in. I've bagged that seat down there. But there's only the people with these that can get in here, so hopefully it will be safe. There are also storage shelves at the back of the room, so you don't have to have it all around you. So this is how the seats recline back. It's a bit like a flasher, longer aircraft seat, and it is more comfy. You've got charging ports down here and in the wall, and your recliners, and a little light there, and your little cup holders. Sitting in it, it's not too bad, a little bit hard, but yeah, you're kind of tilted back The problem I have probably mostly is with the feet. So this is as far as the legs go up, and I'm 5'5", and as you can see, my feet are already over the edge. So I don't think it'd be very comfy for a taller or larger person, but I have a little bit of a cheat. I got my very own massive cabin. It's been a little bit rocky, especially now I'm waking up, so I think we might be nearing or in the Bay of Biscay. I'll best get up and go and find out. Good thing of having my bed here was as well, I could use the chairs to help myself turn over. Whilst it might not look too rocky out there, it is very when you're trying to walk. I think I might offer him a seasick tablet. I've actually taken some promethazine 25 milligrams and it has really, really helped me. I haven't been sick, I don't feel too sick, just a bit all over the place, but that's quite normal for me, isn't it? It does look lovely out there. Anyway, one of the most important things with seasickness is to eat. So I'm going to go and check out the breakfast and see what they've got there. And that's another reason for having the seats up here, is not just for cheapness. My ticket was £265 for a flexi ticket with a seat, which I'm glad I had the flexi ticket because obviously I had to change my ferry. But also I like to be upper level as well. I don't like to be down in the depths or the throes of the boat because that makes it worse. What is helping me for walking around is my bike boots are off. And my beach shoes that Penny mentioned to me are on, and they're nice and grippy, so they grip to the floors. Nice little breakfast spread if you're not gluten-free. They do have gluten-free bread though. They have a choice of fruit, eggs, ham, yogurt. They do have some soya milk. Cereals, probably all gluten, I would imagine. All beans, an egg, meaty bits, hash browns, tomatoes, mushrooms, and maybe I can have some. I can get some hot breakfast. Or maybe not. It's £12.50 for the continental breakfast. If you want the cooked breakfast, it's £18.50. If you want the cooked breakfast because that's all you can eat and you can't eat the continental, you still have to pay the £18.50. So I'm going to have a little look upstairs. That was the Azul restaurant, and have a look and see what they've got up here. So now going into the La Taberna, which is actually on my deck. So up here you pay separately. For a cooked breakfast, it's €9. You do have to pay separate for your tea and coffee and juices, obviously. She has got gluten-free bread. It's sin gluten you want. She's just doing me some toast. I thought it might work out more, but it didn't. It was just €12.15 with the orange juice, £2.95, £2.50 for my tea, 4 items, and my gluten-free toast. That's a lovely breakfast. It was so big I couldn't eat it all. Now, I found myself a lovely little perch here. Look. Because my other top tip for seasickness is always sit facing forwards and keep your eye on the horizon. Look at those clouds. Just such glorious scenery. Look at that clouds and the sun. As many of you will know, that when I go away, I usually buy some perfume to remind me of that holiday. And Andy's favourite one was this, Flowers by Kenzo. And I even bought it for the last month that he was in hospital, so I could wear that around him whilst I was nursing for him. So I'm very happy. I'm always his 2nd anniversary of his passing. To be able to get something duty free to wear for this holiday and remind me of him every day. Not that I really need reminding, but it's just a fun thing to do. Apparently there's going to be some dolphin and whale spotting up on deck 10, so I'm going to go and check it out. So the best way up to the very top deck of 10 is via the red stairs on the Santona. Unfortunately, I can only find a lift that goes up to level 9, so you can get onto the lower deck, but I don't know that you can get up onto the higher deck if you can't manage stairs. I love that all around the ship, by all the stairs, they have these bubbles for people who are partially sighted or blind. And they also have lots of braille in the lifts and roundabout too. Oh, this is simply marvellous. If she hadn't mentioned the whale and dolphin, I'd never have found this. Nice little bit of protection here from the wind. I'm now back inside. Saw a lovely lady called Sophie up on deck who's on whale watch, and she sometimes you get some little porpoises around here, but there's nothing at the moment. But she'll be on watch again between 2 to 5 tonight, and then again at 6 as we get into the Bay of Biscay and deeper waters. More likely to see things there apparently. But she will be doing a talk at 11 o'clock on deck A in the main bar area. Just a reminder, I am on the Santona, so I don't know about other ships. And I'm going to go and join in, find out a little bit more about what we're looking for.
90 species of whale, dolphin and porpoise. So it's actually quite a small number. Compare that to the amount of bird species that we have. We have 10,000 bird species in the world. So it's a really, really small order. We actually have 30 different species in the Bay of Biscay. We have 1/3 of the entire world's diversity of cetaceans just in the Bay of Biscay.
I have to say, I'm very impressed. Not only could I get something that's vegetarian, gluten-free and dairy-free, but it only costs €6.60. I think that's a bit of a bargain for being on ship. As you can see, I'm back up on deck. We're here dolphin watching, and we have seen some dolphins jumping in and out of the water, but it's easier to see them out from behind this glass, and I just don't trust myself with my phone and not to drop it overboard. I've had to have my head round in the wind a bit, holding my glasses on, and to be honest, they're so quick you'd be lucky to catch anything. But I'll hang on in there and see if we can see some whales a bit later. Just a little bit windswept. I'll wait for these to adjust and I'll work down the stairs. One of the reasons I have the reactor lights with my FND is because it helps me. If I go from sort of sudden sunlight to darkness, it really can throw me off balance. So to have them slowly changing really helps me. So just a little tip, if you wear glasses, or even if you don't wear glasses, but you do struggle with that, the light change with FND, then it might be worth just getting some of these, even if you don't need them to see. One of the great things about being on a ship and you walk down corridors like this is everyone's walking the same as you. They're all zigzagging. I don't feel so alone in the world. It's great. There's all sorts of activities on this ship during your day at sea. I've just missed the bingo, but it's okay because I saw some of the dolphins instead. I've just had another lovely vegetarian, gluten-free, lactose-free meal here at La Taberna. It's the cheaper option and it's got stuff that I can eat, which is great. I'm now going to go and see if there are any whales. I doubt it, but we can but hope. No, there's nothing doing. There's lots of wind and hare eating. Even Sophie, who is here doing the whale and dolphin watching for the charity and doing the talks, has never really got close to any of the whales. She I've only seen the blowholes in the distance. But here's something I learned earlier. Did you know that a killer whale isn't a whale? It's actually a dolphin. There's another whale that's a dolphin as well, but I can't remember that far back. It was a few hours ago. It's just coming up to 8 p.m. here, so I'm having a cup of decaf before I go to bed, because here's the thing. When I got off my bike, when I parked it down in the decks below, you know what's coming, don't you? I knew I could take the blue stairs or the green lift, so I took the green lift. So I now need the green lift down, but I don't know if it's deck 3, 4, 5 or 6. Who'd have thunk it? See you in the morning. Well, good morning from the coast of Spain. We will be in Santander in about 40 minutes time. Just enough time for me to have my morning cuppa and my leftover healthy banana cake that I made. Whilst looking at this beautiful view. Plans today are quite loose. I'm probably going to hang around the Santona for a bit and then head towards Potes. I'll find out the right way to pronounce it when I get there, because different people pronounce it different ways. And a hostel tonight, only about a 2-hour ride. Did that purposely because I didn't know how I was going to sleep, although it was fantastic again. And hangover effect from travel sick tablets. And I do know where Bumblebee is. I had a brainwave last night. I know, they're very rare. Walk along to the bar, find a group of guys and go, did you ride here? And the first lot I came to, yes, they did ride here. Sorry, I'm a bit shaky this morning, aren't I? So we're on level 5. Green or blue stairs, level 5. We will be reunited. If you've enjoyed this vlog, then please remember to give it a thumbs up, share it with your mates, and subscribe to my channel so you can see my onward adventure through Spain and the Pyrenees. Thanks for watching.